Bitcoin is pumping even more towards the upside after this massive breakout, and a huge Bitcoin short squeeze is going to be inevitable. There are over $3 billion of short Bitcoin liquidations piling up above us, so we need to be talking about that exactly. Is Bitcoin about to continue its pump? Well, I do think that I've gotten a very good idea of where the Bitcoin market is about to be headed towards. So can we once again smash up the likes, back above the 100 likes, and as always, let's have a look into what's the short term. And what we can be seeing over here is that we got in this breakout towards the upside outside of this falling wedge pattern. At the same time, this bullish divergence is right now playing out. We are flipping this downtrend in towards an uptrend because clearly we are creating higher highs and also higher lows. And in that imminent short term, we have just gotten this breakout outside of this hourly pattern of this ascending triangle. So yeah, all in all, it is looking pretty good. My Bitcoin trade is right now back in a profit. Of course, it has been in this kind of loss during the past couple of days. Now, actually, while my position has been in a loss, this was actually the perfect opportunity for you to still open the same kind of trade. I mean, literally, you would have even gotten a better entry than I am currently having. Now, I am just going to be keeping my Bitcoin trade open because I do think that we are going to be headed even higher, and I'm going to be explaining exactly why, because I am seeing a few things. But first of all, yes, in that short term, we might as well be creating a little bit of a rising wedge. So if we are going to be breaking this one out towards the downside, well, that could be possibly a little bit more bearish for the short term. But inevitably, in that longer time frame, I do think that we are going to be seeing this bounce, and I do think that we are going to be headed even higher. Now, for the short term, of course, we have been beautifully predicting this Bitcoin price action. We have been beautifully having a look into towards this falling wedge, and after getting this breakout, well, we pushed even higher. So that was of course very beautiful. Now yes, for the larger time frames, Bitcoin is just basically in a huge consolidation range right now. We are basically creating just a huge bull flag pattern. And why all this is happening? Well, the Bitcoin funding rates have been kind of decreasing and even flipping negative in the last few days. And this is of course indicating that the majority is right now panicking. The majority is selling, and that is actually the ultimate signal to buy. Let me explain. Because whenever the Bitcoin funding rates are decreasing, that means that people are exiting their Bitcoin long positions and are actually opening up new Bitcoin short positions, meaning of course that the retail, the traders are selling. And generally, whenever this happens, this is a very good moment to buy. If we are going to be having a look into towards the last bull market, you can be seeing very clearly that every single time that the Bitcoin funding rates were trading low or maybe even negative, this has been a very good moment to actually buy and actually open up new leverage trades. And well, this is exactly what has been happening in the last couple of days. As you can be seeing, the Bitcoin funding rates were flipping negative while Bitcoin has actually kind of been consolidating. So this is a very bullish consolidation we are getting over here, as well as we are finding some massive support at this current level, and that is going to be one of the first reasons why I do think that we are bottomed out right here already. Now, on top of that, also in the imminent short term, we have also been exactly predicting this bottom because yes, we were getting a massive bottoming signals, but I think that the most important signal right now to have a look in towards is going to be the Bitcoin liquidity, because all the liquidity towards the downside has already been taken out. We only have liquidity towards the upside left. And like you can be seeing, there is going to be approximately $3 billion of short liquidations piling up on that top side, which inevitably is going to be getting grabbed, because we do know that Bitcoin tends to move towards a place where the majority of the liquidity is actually sitting at. Right now it is sitting at the top side, so it is going to be very likely that Bitcoin is going to be continuing this push towards the upside to be grabbing that liquidity. Okay, and after grabbing that liquidity, we can be having a look in towards if we are going to be headed even higher or not. But as of for this moment right now, I do think that in this coming week, it is going to be very likely that we are indeed going to be grabbing that liquidity, which is sitting at that 71.6k level. Now also, a huge signal we are getting at the same time is that Tether is literally printing even more money right now, and what we can be seeing is very interesting because the Tether market cap has been steadily increasing, and during Bitcoin was actually dumping, while still the Tether market cap was still increasing, meaning that more money was actually entering the crypto ecosystem while Bitcoin has been dumping. So this is actually a huge divergence that has been going on. So either way, I think that Bitcoin is about to catch up with this Tether printing even more money. And I do think that Bitcoin is going to be seeing this huge pump afterwards. Okay, this is generally what we can be seeing. For example, right here, it also happened, but just not at such a large scale, because right now the Tether market cap is increasing even more heavily. But what you can be seeing over here is that, yes, the Tether market cap was increasing while the Bitcoin price was decreasing, and this was a huge divergence, and in the end of the day, that got resolved by Bitcoin pumping massively towards the upside. But anyways, yes, I do think that the bottom is already in over here, and I do think that my Bitcoin trade is going to be an absolutely legendary one. But guys, if you're going to be getting interested in trading yourself, make sure to check out that link down below, because you can right now be claiming this $2,000 trade over on Bybit. On top of that, you are going to be eligible for this $40,000 deposit bonus whenever you do use that link down below. So make sure to click on that link down below and claim your free trade and deposit bonus. It is literally going to be free money, free capital, which you can be deploying into the market to open up your free trade. So yeah, make sure to check it out. Now, having a look into this Bitcoin chart, we have already seen this maximum correction we can be getting actually during this cycle. Of course, during this cycle, the average correction has been about minus 20%, and we did not get any correction that was more than minus 20%. And right now, once again, we have seen this correction of minus 20%, so very likely this was already it. Very likely, we are not going to be seeing a further correction than this minus 20%, because that is just that average correction. That is just the standard for this Bitcoin cycle. So yeah, do not get fooled right now. I think that something like this is going to be next. I've been saying this for the past couple of weeks actually. Right now is not going to be the time to be shaken out, because something absolutely insane is about to happen with Bitcoin. We are about to go absolutely exponential. I'm very sure of it. That is also going to be the reason why I'm still in this Bitcoin trade and accumulating more altcoins right now. So yeah, stay focused right now. Anyways, with that being said, make sure to be following me over on Twitter to stay up to date about every single market development. And guys, I'll see you in another update video tomorrow morning.